able to give that ground force commander an additional asset in the air to provide more information to him that he may not be able to see, or as a show of force and intimidation factor for the enemy.
On the night of June 5th, there was a complex attack. They shot the mortar rounds at us and recoilless rifle rounds, and then had dismounts firing small arms and RPGs at our location. And from looking at the videos and knowing that they had a video camera, it was believed to be an attempted overrun attack.
As soon as I walked in the office, we got the call to launch. From that point in time, we immediately ran out to the aircraft, cranked. So as soon as we got over the hillside there, it was like early Iraq war. There was RPGs, tracer fire everywhere. Moving north, Yaqabi, DC was under attack, Sabari Cop was under attack, and Bach, DC was also under attack. The entire valley was just covered with tracer fire.
There was actually quite a bit of bullets flying around. You could see tracers coming off as far out as from the Kolbasat Bazaar to, within 700-800 meters of the east side of the Cop. There were bullets coming from the Bach, DC area, back around the other side of Gurgar Mountain.
I remember my lead, Mr. McGurgan, asking as soon as we crested the ridge, where do we go first? Where do we start?
Basically what happened is the insurgents were attacking 4 FOBs simultaneously, 3 of them just north of the airfield and 1 out further to the east. It's made for a pretty confusing situation. There's a lot of fire going, rockets and RPGs and machine gun fire in all directions.
Yes, gun 1, go ahead. Yeah, you're tracking, looks like they've got 3 targets inside that compound, target 100, 110, and 120.
Basically, you continue on northbound until we reach Sabari district, where they're taking the worst of it. And luckily, there are the American forces there, so that we had plenty of good communications with them. They began marking targets for us with tracer fire and laser fire, and basically we suppressed with rockets and 50 cal machine gun.
Basically, the enemy was lined up in the Wadi system, just to the south, within, I'd say, 100, 150 meters from the actual wire. And they also had support by fire positions to the north on the high ground, which was no more than 100, 150 meters. With their raid camera, they were able to put a laser spot on the enemy positions they wanted engaged. We immediately started doing close combat attacks, danger close. I was forced to engage with rockets with 50 cal, about 6 more HE rockets, 1 red phosphorus.
They lost pretty resoundingly that night. It was pretty much Haqqani lost 25 to 30 fighters, and we didn't lose anybody. And they had a pretty good plan that they outlined the Cop on a map, and had a pretty good plan of trying to attack this place, but they failed miserably.
Nice.
Outbreak, this is Maine. Go ahead and head back to the grid you were at originally. JDAM is dropped.
Once we initially realized how big the fight was, when I crested the ridge, I immediately contacted Task Force Attack TOC and told them to spin up the Apache QRF, or Quick Reaction Force. Basically, about the time that we went Winchester, which was after that 3rd or 4th pass, the Apache QRF was already inbound. We conducted a battle handover and they took the fight from there.
Yep, that's them.
Gun to lodge. Firing.